Zane, oh my god. Damn, Zane is fine. He's the warden of a... I love this image of him. The little smirk. Sir, all he did was poke you. Why are you whimpering? Because he's in heat. Oh my god. I need someone to take me out back. Okay. Prologue. I'm not normal about Zane, so I apologize in advance. Damn. Damn. Hold on, I need a minute. That's why they need suppressants. Sometimes I can't stand you, but you're so funny. Damn, Zane is so pretty. I'm normal. I'm normal. Uh-huh. Okay. The interrogation room is eerily silent as I face the criminal sitting across from me. Do you put all of your criminals in BDSM gear is my question. Why are they dressed like this? I think maybe dressing criminals up in BDSM, excuse me, in BDSM gear is a little unethical. Comedy is a curse and I've borne it since childhood. Pretending to be confident, I slam the case file onto the table and take a moment to contemplate my approach.
You seem surprised.
It's hard not to be. I'm talking to the warden of Lincoln's maximum security prison here. And the autism eye contact avoidance? Yeah, he's autistic. Literally, he and Xavier are so autism coded. I did not read that out loud at all. Rumors about the sudden disappearance of this infamous warden have been circulating for a while now. But no one could have predicted him ending up behind bars. Or him being in my custody, for that matter. Our last meeting was when I had to be brought in for an internal investigation. I spent a few days behind bars. To think that the mysterious warden interrogated me himself back then. Now our roles have been reversed. Did you say Xavier autism? I'm here. I'm set. Yeah, Xavier autism. I was saying that Zane and Xavier are autistic. They're very autistic. And I love that for them. It's unfortunate that we've met again under these circumstances. Zane remains silent. He only gives me a cold look. I'm gonna kiss him. He's so pretty. I'm good. I'm normal. I'm cool. While you have the right to remain silent, rest assured I can make you talk. You're right, Zane to me is also insanely autistic. I'm glad that the room full of autistic people agree. Since we're still in the friendly exchange stage, is there anything you'd like to say? We aren't strangers after all. Zane raises his hands that are bound in chains. He shakes them in front of me, and the metal rattles.
This is your idea of a friendly exchange?
I pull out a key from my pocket and swiftly unlock his restraints. The chains fall to the floor, the clattering jarring in the quiet interrogation room. Zane and Xavier have the no talking autism and they just sit in silence for hours. Agreed. And with that, I do believe I've proven my sincerity to you. Zane finally gives me his undivided attention as he flexes his fingers. Why was that knuckle crack hot? Okay, moving on. Yeah,
A gesture of goodwill typically requires one to return the favor.
That is how this works. Pookie Bear. Schnookums. What do you want? I want you. Come here, boy. A potent frenzy enhancer has appeared on the black market recently. It can make predators stronger and more dangerous, which will lead to more civil unrest. According to our intel, the frenzy enhancer was leaked from an abandoned Ever research facility. The report itself is in a hidden room in the Southern District. With a scrutinizing gaze, Zane places his hand on the table.
You've already obtained this much intel. Why do you need me?
Because you're cute and hot and handsome, and I like having a pretty little thing on my arm. Anyway... Zane mullet. I should have chosen his mullet. Yeah, I'm starting to regret that. The location of this room is unknown to most people. The location of this room is unknown to most people. Only a select few have that information.
So you went through all the trouble to bring me here. I suppose you don't have many leads to work with.
I love Zane's voice actor. I'm so normal. Okay. We do have leads, but one more informant increases our chances of success. The people who did the outfits for this banner made these specifically for Silas and ZAYNE. Silas has the face for the long hair. Agreed. Agreed.
Placing your hopes in another person's hands is rarely a wise choice.
Rarely. However, I trust you intrinsically because I like your face and totally not the boobies that are staring directly at me. Because you won't make eye contact with me, but they will. His measured, unhurried tone always gives the impression that he has the upper hand. I'm the only one with all the but I'm the one with all the cards here. Even enemies can become allies with the right incentive. A location can give the warden his freedom. Surely this is a fair exchange. ZAYNE looks up at me, and a hint of amusement plays on his lips.
Is everything a transaction with you now? I thought you were relying on our history as old acquaintances.
I love how smart he is. I'm kissing him. I'm kissing him on the mouth. I don't know why a warmth creeps up my face. I awkwardly turn away. I'll interpret that as you agreeing to cooperate. ZAYNE doesn't confirm or deny my statement. He picks up the pen and signs his name on the release form without delay. I love how Zane's VA took the direction of his voice in this AU. It's so solid and good. I agree. Zane's voice actor has so much fucking range. ZAYNE and Caleb's voice actor, I think, have an insane amount of range. I think ZAYNE and Xavier's VAs have improved the most, and Caleb's VA is objectively the best and sounds the most natural. I don't know. I think Silas's sounds the most natural to me. I know that his VA gets a lot of hate because I think a lot of people prefer the direction that they went with for the Chinese version. I really, really, really like Silas's English voice acting. Caleb's VA is my favorite, but that's because I've low-key bawled my eyes out over anything related to him. Yeah, well, me too, and that's why I have yet to actually completely play through any of his shit. Did I completely level his myth cards to level 70 the day he came out? I sure fucking did. But I have not actually played his myths yet. I'm not the biggest fan of Silas's English VA, but I appreciate the personality he brings to the character because it was so different from the other boys. Yeah, I think I like Silas's English voice actor a lot. I think he's so good at playing both the guy who thinks he has the upper hand and the goofiest goober on the planet. And I think it's because he also kind of does it with that serious tone, so it makes it extra funny. Anyway, we have to continue. Otherwise, I'm gonna be here for fucking ever. You didn't read the fine print. Are you worried you just sold your soul?
I already signed the document. If I did sell myself, I'll be at your disposal.
Oh, ZAYNE. Oh, ZAYNE. The things I would do for this man. Anyway. I actually enjoy Silas's VA a lot, especially with the Dragon Myth, because oh my god, I haven't actually played the Dragon Myth yet. I'm going to, eventually, on stream. I love it when he gets sassy. Agreed! I love that man. Excuse me. For real, it's so funny. I love him and his stupid-ass bird, Mephisto. Mephisto is so funny. I love that MC has beef with a mechanical bird. Anyway. Chapter 1! Let's go. Silas looks so good in his profile photo. MC's beef with Mephisto will forever be my favorite thing in the game. Agreed. After securing ZAYNE's release, we officially embark on our journey to uncover the intel we need. We search the abandoned Ever facility and successfully locate pages of the research report related to the frenzy enhancer. Unfortunately, they only bear faint ink marks. There isn't any legible text we can make out. And so we have no choice but to take a different approach. Wow, he's handsome. You already contacted your informants? That was quick. Itchy eyeball, itchy eyeball,
Your prison
itchy
is a
eyeball.
melting pot. Spend enough time there and you'll have connections in all sorts of circles.
Wow, he's pretty. we visiting a dessert place?
This is an intel hub.
Uh-huh. As I take in the shop's pastel Macron-themed display window, I find myself lost in thought. This game has the best beef because MC has beef with a bird, Xavier has beef with a guy that gives people bread, and Raphael hates anyone who isn't his wife. Yeah. Raphael is just a man who loves his wife and hates having to do literally anything but love his wife. Yeah. That's why he's my favorite, because I love a man who hates doing anything except loving his wife. And that's why I'm married to Riley, because Riley hates everything. And he wants cookies. He does have a pretty big sweet tooth. I know you don't go here, but Zayne does have a pretty big sweet tooth, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's just here to get desserts. This is far from the image of Lincoln's top secret intel hub that I had imagined. I expected the entrance to be kind of ominous, to be behind an ominous painting, or maybe a fierce-looking statue by the door that would be a secret switch. Okay.
If that were the case, it would have been exposed countless times by now.
I love him. I love how matter-of-fact he is. Zayne stops the car and leans out of the driver's window. He places his order with a composed expression.
Hello. I'm here to pick up my food.
Do you remember what you ordered, sir?
Do you? What did you order?
Ice cream with numbing spice. No chili. Donuts with salt and no sugar. 1 set of medium rare macarons and 1 well done. Both sprinkled with salt and pepper.
Medium rare? Medium rare? What the fuck? Who are you and what did you do with my Zayne? I don't like this. Am I the only one who immediately got that it's code? Oh, wait, hold on. It's code. It's code. Oh my god, I'm a fucking moron. I thought that this was just because this is an AU and Zayne has a sweet tooth in the original, and so he's just ordering weird, not sweet shit now in this AU because it's fucked up and evil. I didn't get that it was code. Oh my god. No, it's just evil Zayne. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think it's time to pack it up. I think we're good here. Anyway, moving on. Zayne and it's evil Zayne.
Of course. And the lady?
I'll just have the plainest vanilla ice cream. No toppings, please. For the first time in my life, I feel like I'm the one with weird tastes. At a loss for words, I look at Zayne.
A slice of chiffon cake for her. The most basic flavor.
I think I'll try one of your salty donuts later, if that's okay.
Here's your order, sir. Don't forget your receipt.
As soon as Zayne takes the receipt, he starts the car. We quickly leave the neighborhood. Did you guys actually get the food, though? Is my question. Okay, so it was code. That's it? Confused, I clutched the large box overflowing with desserts, and I looked to Zayne for answers. Okay, so you did get desserts. This game is so fun. I love the sillies. Yeah. I didn't realize your associates in the black market had sweet tooths. It's sort of cute to use desserts as currency. Oh, that's what it's for.
I was speaking in code.
Oh, he was speaking in code. See, I feel dumb. I feel real stupid.
The ice cream represents the required service. The donuts signify my offered compensation, and the macarons indicate the deadline for intel delivery.
Uh-huh. I knew it? Yeah, you're so smart. I'm not. He hands me the receipt, and I see a string of numbers on it. Turns out to be a phone number in code.
We usually communicate using disposable phone numbers for follow-ups.
Mm-hmm. It's unbelievable that a dessert place could be a cover for an intel hub.
It started out as a pet shop, actually. However, they got tired of dealing with cat fur and dog hair, so they switched to desserts.
Ah. There's something in his words that catches my attention. A flood of memories washes over me. What about your old clinic? Did you leave it in their care too?
No. I closed it after I moved.
Oh, so you did used to be a doctor then. You were distracted by his ladies being out and on display, and it's okay. Yeah. Listen, okay? My brain does not work on all cylinders because half of those cylinders go straight to looking at his other eyeballs. Yeah, he needs to put those honkers away. I'm starting to miss the birds, cats, and puppies you used to have in your clinic. Were you a vet?
It's fine. They found good homes.
Huh.
They're
He was
happier
a-
now than they were when they had to constantly move with me.
Huh. I'm about to commend him for his kindness when I realized something. Or did he just run like a children's hospital? Wait a second. You didn't give away my turtle too, right? It was staying with you temporarily. I was gonna get it back. Oh my god, was he a
Don't
foster?
worry.
I don't know.
I made sure to keep your turtle.
Yes, he still has the turtle. Okay. Satisfied with his answer, I hand ZAYNE one of the ice cream cones I'm holding. Keep the other for myself. Here you go. Consider this as payment for being a turtle sitter.
You're giving me the ice cream that I bought? What an interesting regifting strategy.
Even though he said those words, ZAYNE takes the ice cream cone. He bites the cherry off the top with ease. You have quite the collection of identities. One minute you're an underground doctor with a veterinary clinic as a front, then you're a warden, and now you're a prisoner I've interrogated. Okay, so he was a vet. Or he was a doctor with a vet clinic front. Okay.
Aren't you the one who went from bounty hunter to enforcer? We simply took different roads to arrive at the same destination.
Oh, I was a bounty hunter. That's interesting. I'm about to probe about the meaning behind him saying the same destination when melted ice cream drips onto my cheek. Is he gonna clean me up? ZAYNE leans in and ostensibly wipes it away with a napkin. He starts whispering. The sudden warmth of his breath on my ear makes an unexpected heat rush into my cheeks. Ah! Bro's about to probe ZAYNE. I'll probe him. Come here, coward. I'm sorry, but why do his nips look like he just put blush on his boob? He's pink. We know what color it is. I will not be speaking any further. Moving on.
Be careful. I believe we're being watched.
Ah. Okay. God dang, how is that only one chapter? Some of them are longer than others, I don't know. Despite circling the entire city, we failed to lose our pursuers. We decided to enter the Labyrinthian? I don't know if that's how you pronounce that, but that's how I'm going to say it. We decided to enter the labyrinthian streets of the Southern District. ZAYNE navigates through the twisting alleys with remarkable ease. I'm surprised as he confidently acts as my guide. From the one-way streets to the bars with hidden side entrances, he knows every detail about this area like the back of his hand. After many twists and turns, we finally managed to shake off our pursuers. Stop giving Noct big words, 3 syllables or less. Just fucking fuck off. We can't stick around here, and I don't think my place is safe either. It'd be easy for them to keep an eye on the employee apartment that the LCBI provided me.
Then we can go to my house?
You have a house? Isn't the warden's residence in the heart of the Northern District? That's even more dangerous. The street is a flurry of activity. Cars and people run past us. We move closer to each other and hear our voices over the din? What the fuck does that mean? Okay. Seemingly oblivious to the commotion around us, ZAYNE turns to face me.
I was referring to my house in the Southern District.
You have a house in the Southern District? You took hiding in plain sight seriously, huh? How many hideouts do you have here?
I only have that and my old clinic.
Din is just like a lot of commotion and ambient noise. Ah, okay. Did not know that.
I lived there before I met you.
Ah. He sounded sad about that. Why did he sound sad about that? When I step into ZAYNE's home, I'm stunned by the unexpected coziness. From the paintings on the walls to the snowman-shaped utensil holder on the dining table. Everything is warm. Wow, he's so pretty. Look at him. I'm good. I'm normal. The lived-in atmosphere of the room pulls me in like a wave as I go from being on edge to the comforting embrace of everyday life.
I haven't been here in a long time. The fridge is empty, but there are still some non-perishable foods. Would you like something to drink?
I just broke my toothpick. I would love something to drink.
I'm sorry I can't offer another option. Tea is all I have.
I like tea. I might actually make some tea after we're done with ZAYNE's stuff. It's fine. Having the warden invite me over for tea is a unique, flavorful experience. You want some rice and beans? Honest to God, rice and beans kind of sound good right now. The atmosphere suddenly shifts and I'm left with a mix of long-awaited relaxation and a nagging sense of unease. Are we taking a break?
We don't have any new leads, and we've hit a dead end. In addition, people are tailing us. We're out of options at the moment.
The tea is ready, and ZAYNE places an empty cup on the dining table in front of me. He gestures for me to help myself. I still have to serve myself, huh? I see the warden has a bit of hospitality. Emphasis on a bit.
At least it's a step up from the hospitality I offer at prison.
Yeah, that's true. You also look a lot more approachable than you did in said prison. ZAYNE unhurriedly pours himself a cup of tea, and then he looks at me with an expression that seems to hold a deeper meaning.
Should you visit again, I'll make sure to give you special treatment.
You really? You like me that much? Debbie Ryan hair tuck. Why do I feel like I'm in his crosshairs? Look at him, he's smiling. I'm gonna kiss him! I'm good, I'm normal. No, it's okay. Let's not plan another visit. Feeling uneasy, I wave my hand dismissively and quickly sip my tea. Hopefully I can change the subject. I haven't gotten a good night's sleep in ages. This tea should help me stay energized.
Take this opportunity to rest. We won't be missing out on anything.
Reassured by his words, I actually start to relax. Holding my cup, I walk around and take in my surroundings. Eee! He's so pretty. I need to stop looking at him. I step out onto the balcony and crouch next to a pothos. I watch my pet turtle slowly poke its head out of the pool to sunbathe. Turtle. What's the turtle's name? After feeding the turtle, ZAYNE sits down in the lounge chair beside me. You took good care of my turtle. Looks healthy and energetic.
It was only supposed to be for a few days. No one could have predicted it moving in with me.
Following his gaze, I spot an array of turtle pet supplies from food to a fully equipped tank. You're the perfect turtle guardian. I'm impressed. ZAYNE softly chuckles.
If I mistreated this turtle, I'm afraid its owner would have shown up on my doorstep demanding answers.
I sure as fuck would have. I think the turtle's name is Steve. I think... like Steve from Blue's Clues? Is that the inspiration? ZAYNE and I bask in the afternoon sunlight. It's as if we're gently swaying in our lounge chairs. Outside is a world of urgent matters waiting for us. Yet here we are, sunbathing like cats. As sleepiness slowly washes over me, I can't help but let out a long yawn.
You may sleep if you're tired.
Oh yeah, because I need permission. Yet here we are. Shut up. Be nice to me. You won't sneak away if I do, right?
There are handcuffs of various sizes in the drawer. Should I bring them out for you?
You'd like that, wouldn't you, freak? All right, I trust you. Unable to resist any longer, I feel my eyelids become heavy. Ooh, bells? When I wake up, dusk has already... Oh, dusk! When I wake up, dusk has already arrived. ZAYNE is still sitting beside me, his gaze fixated on the sunset. Because of his unreadable expression, I can only wonder what's on his mind. A gentle breeze passes us. The wind chimes by the window, softly tinkle. And with this peaceful, idyllic atmosphere, it's hard to believe that we're in the Southern District. The dust is here! That's why I was confused. I was like, was there a dust storm? Like, what's happening? ZAYNE?
You're awake.
I am. Your lounge chair is too comfortable. I only planned on taking a nap, but I slept like a baby. I gently touched the blanket draped over me before looking at ZAYNE. Thanks for the blanket.
You're welcome.
He's so soft. He's so gentle when he speaks to the MC. I'm gonna be normal is what I'm gonna be. Okay, moving on. You were staring off into space. Were you thinking about something? He turns to face me, and our gazes meet.
I was wondering when you'd wake up. The thought had barely crossed my mind. And then I heard you speak.
Whose heartbeat is that? Is that mine or his? A vibrating phone interrupts as he masks the sound of my racing heart. ZAYNE lowers his head and taps his phone screen. It lights up. Hello?
It's a message from the Intel hub.
Ooh! Intel! And is that going to be the end of the chapter? I think that's the end of the chapter. So let's move on to chapter 3. According to the Intel Hub's latest findings, the pages of the research report we found weren't blank. The text was written in invisible ink. After applying a special solution to make the text visible, we uncover a set of coordinates. These pinpoint to the exact location of the hidden room we're trying to find. We find ourselves before a shuttered storefront, a prominent for rent sign hung on the door.
Property for rent. Interested individuals should act fast. For inquiries, call.
They really went all out for this cover. But what happens if someone actually called the Before I can finish my sentence, an automated female voice speaks.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed is not in service.
ZAYNE puts away his phone and looks at me.
It's invalid.
Wait, you actually called? My words haven't completely left my mouth when he creates shards of ice. He uses them to destroy the padlock. Then he opens the door. He's pretty resourceful. Also, look at his arms. Look at that contour. I'm good. Noticing how I haven't moved yet, he glances back with a look and asks, "What are you waiting for?" With a look that asks, "What are you waiting for?" Your clinic got a big upgrade. You offer a lot more services, huh?
Are you suggesting I do pet boarding during the day and work as a locksmith at night?
Don't forget, you're the LCBI's most wanted criminal. The more skills you have, the better your career prospects once you're out of prison.
The LCBI is thoughtful. They're considering a prisoner rehabilitation program now.
I look through every nook and cranny of the abandoned shop for hidden mechanisms. Approaching the checkout counter, I lift the dust-covered cash register. Is using abandoned shops as a standard for secret operations?
Ever isn't exactly known for its creativity.
As expected, our search reveals something even more cliché. A hidden door tucked away in the corner of the shop. I exchanged looks with ZAYNE before pressing a well-concealed button. The hidden door slides open. Will this passage lead us to the answers we're trying to find?
There's only one way to find out.
He's so pretty. As we descend the winding staircase, rusty laboratory equipment and test tubes filled with colorful liquids gradually enter our line of sight. Multiple ZAYNEs. Oh lord, Nox gonna combust. There are technically, canonically, multiple ZAYNEs. There's Dawnbreaker too. Like, if you consider Dawnbreaker like a separate ZAYNE because they're like parallel timelines, yeah, I think having ZAYNE and Dawnbreaker in the same room would make me combust. I'm not gonna make the joke that I wanted to because I don't want to get bonked by Twitch. Okay, moving on. I take a step, but ZAYNE quickly holds me back.
Watch out.
Hi, Pookie. An old, poorly maintained ceiling lamp crashes to the ground in front of us. It kicks up a cloud of dust. That was close. Wow, his eyes are pretty. Okay, I'm good. I'm normal. All of these traps were meant to deter intruders. Haven't fully been dismantled. Luckily, our seamless teamwork allows us to safely navigate the narrow corridor. We dodge lasers and the occasional hidden trap. Ah? I would have handcuffed you sooner if I had known you, or I would have handcuffed you sooner if I had known you were this nimble.
You're bold. Did you forget I still have a hostage?
Oh, the turtle. Yeah, it took me a second. What are you planning to do with my turtle? ZAYNE's lip curl into a tight smile, and a hint of mischief shines in his eyes. I love it when he does that. I want to kiss him on his mouth. Ah, I'm good.
It doesn't get to sunbathe during yard time.
Hey, that's a violation of turtle rights. After what feels like an eternity, we finally reach the end. Damn, ZAYNE's arm scars. I'm just now realizing that. Okay. In the deepest part of the hidden room is a storage area. We uncover another research report. This is good, even if it's only a few pages. We're lucky the info on it might be enough for the investigation to move forward. With a sigh that barely conceals my disappointment, I tuck away this hard-earned, albeit incomplete research report.
I found another one with crucial information.
Oh, did you? Startled, I look at him. How did you get your hands on that?
The files they left here were stolen from me.
Oh. Bum-ba-da-da. Ah, the prison. This looks like, kind of like... Oh! This definitely looks like, the new Abyssal Chaos, like, platformer that they have. This looks like a rendered version of that. Because it even has these, like, grates that you stand on in the Abyssal Chaos. I know it's the prison, but that's what it looks like. Under the cover of darkness, I follow ZAYNE back to his old workplace, the Predator prison. We make our way down to the underground corridor and into the cell block. Iron bars greet us, and a sign on the wall catches my eye. It reads, "Escape attempts are prohibited. Violators will be fined." I don't know if a fine will stop some of these people, but okay. I don't think an escapee is worried about fines. Is this your idea of humor at the prison?
Yes. It's supposed to lighten the mood.
That's okay. That's funny. I'm sorry, but I don't find something... I don't think finding something to laugh about here is easy.
Well, we tried.
I like ZAYNE's sense of humor, though. He's funny. Standing before ZAYNE's office, I find myself in a silent standoff with the lock on the door. To my surprise, the password seems to be changing in real time. We need to figure it out on the spot. Wait, you don't know the password either? How is that even possible? ZAYNE grabs a pen and paper from the items that are scattered on the receptionist's desk. He starts jotting down long strings of numbers in various combinations. It seems he knows the cipher.
When a predator goes into a frenzy, they temporarily lose their self-awareness. In addition, their pain response is dulled, and their emotions are suppressed. In this state, it would be impossible to keep any secrets. So the safest option would be no one knowing the password. That includes me.
I watch him work through the calculations. I don't know if I could ask a certain question, but my curiosity gets the better of me. What would happen if you went into a frenzy?
The frenzied state amplifies a predator's inner desires. Using that logic, the counter would be self-restraint. Perhaps I'll build my own personal containment cell and lock myself in it.
The image of him desperately struggling to control himself flashes through my mind. My heart grows heavy. Don't make me sad. Shut up. I carefully think about my response. Have you ever entered a frenzied state?
No.
He circles the final string of numbers with his pen. He looks at me. There's a hint of amusement in his eyes. I know that in the cards, you actually give him a frenzy enhancer. I want to see that. I want to see it. I have the card, and we will be looking at it at some point, but...
Of course, nothing is absolute. It could still happen.
What will you do then?
Nothing too fancy. As I said, I'll find a place to lock myself away.
He enters the password into the lock, and the office door opens. You don't want others to see you when you're in a frenzy?
No one would want to see me like that.
I do. I think it would be hot. Anyway, who said that? I interrogated hundreds of predators. It'll take a lot to scare me. Trying to sound casual while speaking from the heart, I pretend to be interested in the items on his desk. I idly touch them as I talk. If you ever go into a frenzy and no one's around to watch you, you can always call me. He looks up at me and I feel my cheeks become inexplicably warm. I quickly add to my statement. Consider it me returning the favor for when you treated my injuries.
Out of all the places you could have gone to for treatment, you chose a vet clinic. It's certainly an unconventional approach.
Who would have thought your clinic was hiding a real doctor? You even nursed me back to full health. I was really lucky. ZAYNE turns to reach for something from the bookshelf behind him. He pulls out a carefully preserved research report and then offers it to me. With the other two research reports, a more complete picture is formed. I let out a sigh of relief. We have more information now, and while we still have things to investigate, it's a significant development. If we follow this lead, we might be able to find an antidote for that powerful frenzy enhancer. Lincoln can become a more peaceful place, and I'll be one step closer to retirement. The corners of ZAYNE's eyes crinkle, amused as he humors me.
Not only have you planned out a new career for me, but you also thought about your retirement.
Time waits for no one. Better to be safe than sorry. What about you? Have you thought about what you'll do once this is over? He looks at me and something flickers in his eyes. Whatever it is, he keeps it to himself.
I'm afraid not. Do you have any suggestions for my retirement plans?
Why don't you go back to being a doctor? I'm sure you'll make a fortune. Don't forget to send me the address of your new clinic when you open it. I hope it'll treat humans and turtles.
I'll treat whoever visits. However, I hope you won't be one of them.
He's so cute. By the time we leave the prison, it's already dawn. Bathed in the warm winter sunlight, ZAYNE and I walk toward a new day. Oh man. ZAYNE, my little Pookie, I love him so much. He's so soft and gentle with MC. I'm good. I'm cool. Alright, ZAYNE ending. And then, when I'm done with ZAYNE, I'm gonna go make me either a hot chocolate or a tea. And then we're gonna do Raphael's last. True to their word, the LCBI politely released ZAYNE after obtaining the information they needed. To fulfill my role as a gracious host and properly say goodbye, I asked him to meet up with me. The afternoon sunlight reminds me of that day we sat on the lounge chairs. Now we're talking while on this bench. It's that damn outfit! At least he's not wearing the sunglasses. Oh my god, at least he's not wearing the sunglasses. Okay. I guess you'll go back to being a warden when all is said and done. Today, ZAYNE has changed into his daily outfit. He doesn't answer my question. Maybe he's not allowed to discuss it.
What about you? Will you get a new assignment?
Yep, we both have matters to attend to. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see each other for a while. That's how it's always been for us. Separation follows brief encounters. I only just learned that you've been developing a special drug and trying to track down the source of the predator outbreak. It's shocking that Ever stole the research you worked on to make the frenzy enhancer. I told him what I knew about his true identity and his plans. Yet he doesn't confirm or deny it. So this is what you meant when you said we took different paths to reach the same destination.
And to meet an interesting individual on this path. It was worth it.
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
He says that so softly. I'm good. I just wanted to tease him, but his straightforward response caught me off guard. I'm flustered. We sit in a comfortable silence for a long time. He turns to face me, and his gaze is so intense that I feel as if he's looking into my soul.
It seems like only yesterday when I found you covered in blood on the streets of the Southern District. In the blink of an eye, we both experienced ups and downs.
I want to grip his head like a basketball. I see why Corey acts like this now, actually. It's strange. Just like back then, I can't help but feel like we'll meet again after we say goodbye. ZAYNE chuckles as he watches me squint at the sunlight.
If that's the case, then this isn't goodbye. Perhaps you'll be walking around with your turtle and getting some sun. Then we'll bump into each other on a street corner.
Do you think I walk my turtle on a leash? Is that what you think I do, ZAYNE?
Eventually, we'll find ourselves sitting on a nearby bench. We'll be chatting just like old times.
And if fate doesn't bring us together, we can nudge it along. Man, I love ZAYNE so much. It's been a long time since we had the chance to sit and relax like this. Comfortable, ZAYNE and I talk like old friends. We sip our coffee and watch a double-decker bus drive down a tree-lined avenue. I've seen those tour buses around the city countless times, but I've never actually been on one. All right, it's settled then. I'll get on a tour bus when I'm retired. As soon as the words leave my mouth, ZAYNE stands up. He gestures to the bus to stop with his chin.
The bus will be there in a few minutes.
Oh.
Instead of waiting until you're retired, you can do it now.
Are we going on a date, ZAYNE? We hastily throw away our coffee and clumsily sprint towards the tour bus. I quickly fall behind, yet ZAYNE grabs my hand and pulls me along as we run. I didn't think ZAYNE was fit. What do you mean? Have you seen? You saw his titties. Anyway, we board the bus just seconds before it leaves.
We made it.
I'm good. I'm cool. The bus isn't crowded, and we find 2 seats by the window. We were so caught up in our conversation and appreciating the scenery that I only just now noticed the sunset. Doesn't this feel like we're chasing the sunset?
A full tour of the city takes 5 hours and 30 minutes.
Good job. You killed the mood. I know. You think this is a waste of time. We can get off.
I can't think of a better way to spend our time.
Oh, man. Oh, I'm good. It's snowing before we realize it. Snowflakes drift through the half-open window and gently land on our shoulders. I reach out to brush the delicate snowflake that landed on his cheek. Zane, I think every sunset will remind me of you from now on. Man, oh, it's so cute. I don't know how I'm gonna react when I play the cards, cause good and bad ending, but also I've heard that it'll make you cry either way. Oh, I'm scared.